I'm sorry, I'm just so excited because it's Barney Frank's birthday. Jeez. Let me ask you this question. When Barney Frank blows out the candles and everybody's singing happy birthday to him and he's like, "This is fabulous," and he then blows out the candles, does anybody else eat the cake? Maybe it's just me. Here it is. Thank you. Hang on. This Barney Frank impersonation gets a little sloppy sometimes. Home front. Okay, now Frank, now I was ready. Here is the one thing. The guy is it still there? Yeah, slobber everywhere. How does the guy... anyway. The government has put America now on suicide watch. Yes, that's right. The government has rolled out a new mental health website titled Getting Through Tough Economic Times. Because apparently we can't handle our own stress anymore. We need the government to rescue us. This site, which makes New York's DMV website look cutting edge, lists a number of warning signs, which most of them I put here on my little whiteboard. First one is, are you sad or crying? I did this for the really stupid people that the media says are the only people that watch this show. You know, it's kind of like when you go to the hospital, they say, point to how you feel. And I'm like, angry, hostile, sad, I hurt. And then they know. Here it is. Point to this one if you're sad or crying. Yes, I cry a lot. Excessive anxiety. Uh-huh. Irritability. Oh, yes, yes. Constant fatigue. Yeah. Everybody's working a little bit more. And then there was something about staying focused or paying attention. I don't know. I couldn't follow it that long. But anyway, this is on the website. You can find all these great programs to help you if you're sad or anxious. But if you want to look at all of this and look at it with a rational and sane and common sense mind, you would think to yourself, you know, I mean, are we really not able to do all of this ourselves? You know, I thought we were almost through this horrible, desperate economic period. You know, the president just told us, buy stocks. You know, and really, I'm seeing a lot of progress out there. Are we really not able to contemplate and really figure out what's going on and then handle it? You know what? Maybe it's just me. But you know who would punch us in the face for needing something like this? Our grandparents. I don't know what kind of mamby-pamby grandparents you had, but mine were part of the greatest generation. You know, fought World War II, bent steel and stuff. You know, they defeated Hitler. Can you imagine them coming back, you know, from war? And they're like, oh, I just wish there was a government website that could tell me who I could go to for help. Coddle me, please. I got to tell you something. If I told my grandparents this, I'd be out back in the snow barefoot for a month cutting wood. My grandfather was just like, yeah, and you're going to cut some more, too. You want a website, IATA. We don't need a website. We didn't need one after Oklahoma City. We didn't need one after Columbine. We didn't need one even after 9/11. You know why? Because we had each other. Here's a news flash, America. Your neighbors are sad. Some of them, maybe even you, are crying an awful lot. You're a little anxious. You're worried about things. You know what? Somebody down the street feels exactly like you do. Reach out to them. So why is now the time for the website? You know, I thought we were getting really well. I thought things were going well for us. I can think of 4 possibilities. One of them is the government really is our savior. You've returned in the form of a president. I'm going out on a limb and saying, I don't think this is really it. Second possibility is the government is a heroin pusher, using smiley-faced fascism to grow the nanny state. If you look at the logo on the website, it's really nice. Do we have it? It's a child surrounded by a parent, which is then all surrounded by this nice little eagle. And I saw the eagle and I'm like, this is fantastic. I trust that eagle to come down swooping out of the sky and peck all of our eyes out. 3, maybe, boy, this is so cynical, maybe it's for data gathering purposes. You know, it'll be used in speeches to show how many people are depressed and just don't have any health care. Or 4, and I think this is the most likely one, things with the economy are much, 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 much worse than they've been telling us. The only kind of patient you put on suicide watch is the one you think is pretty likely going to need, you know, a razor blade soon. Want to wish Barney Frank happy birthday?
Happy birthday to you, Barney.
Yeah, okay. Steve,
did that seem sincere?
I think he's right. By the way, could we bring in the cupcakes? Come on, everybody. Come on, let's... I can't sing happy birthday to him because apparently we'd be sued because I don't know who owns the rights to Happy Birthday. That's why you go to like Fridays and they're like, happy birthday. This is a stupid song. We all have to stand around and everybody's embarrassed and you want to kill yourself. Anyway, happy birthday, Barney Frank. He's 69. I just gave you time to make your own joke. Here, everybody, eat a Barney Frank. Anyway, by the way, happy birthday, sweetie pie. Here's a Republican of South Carolina. He's the governor there. He's Mark Sanford, and you're not amused by these antics on this program. How are you, Governor?
It's time to say no to biased media and yes to fair play and free speech. Express your views, your values, your voice. It's your nation, the Fox Nation. Finally a place to call home. TheFoxNation.com.